Okay, guys, we're back now with another episode of the Tomodachi game. Now, we're on episode 9, and I gotta say, from the beginning, Yuichi has been an ultimate badass. You know, I compared him to Light Yagami, and I going with my gut when I say this. This guy is without a doubt the Light Yagami of the Tomodachi game. It's still sinister smiles. It's how he plays the game. He's always one step or 10 steps forward ahead of them. Like, he's always there. He always got a plan in motion despite the game in the beginning, in the middle, or whatever. But this guy, Yuichi, is a badass. And in this episode, he defines how to break teams. He knows what he's doing. It's like, Yuichi was born for this game. He was born to trust. He was born to, like, take the money. He was born to, like, not have friends, pretend to be friends. This guy plays it well. And the way how he did this in this episode is kind of like, he doesn't give a fuck about whose side you on. He's going to make sure you side with Yuichi. And like this episode, we have got it. So without further ado, let's get right to this review of episode 9 of the Tomodachi game. Okay, so Yuichi has been taken in with the other group. So it's like Yuichi got a plan in motion. We're not surprised by Yuichi's intelligence. We're not surprised because he has a plan. Come on, he just sat there with Maria, who is the admin, by the way. And to me, Yuichi already know that. You know what I mean? Like, Yuichi already know, like, okay, this mysterious girl Maria just came out of nowhere, and he knows. He knows that she's the admin. I mean, like, deep down, he knows. So he has this plan in motion. He's like, what can I do for this team? What can I prevent? What can I shake the balance of this team? So he looks at every other player by personalities, their strengths, their weaknesses. Who is the most likable person on the team that I could, to him, is like, who's the most likable team that I could see, like, okay, this person could betray me. And that's what we got in this one. So he teases them, trolling them bit by bit, saying, oh, let me get this straight. Y'all gonna listen to what your captain doing? You don't have, you guys are childhood friends, but you guys don't have, you guys are, all 5 of you have a brain. Like, come on. You're gonna have one person, the captain, be the spokesperson while you guys just sat down not doing crap. Like, come on. He gonna tell you, oh, you're gonna have you do this, and that kind of triggered one of the players because he was about to punch him. But luckily, there's no violence. So, and now with Maria, okay, now with the play with Maria, yo, this guy's a fucking savage. Yuichi's a fucking savage. This showed the current events that happened hours before he got captured. So we know how he was gonna do this. Like, he played this game to the fullest. He actually had a plan to use Maria. Didn't even tell him the plan, but damn, he this guy had the elements in motion to get this plan. So again, when we look at Yuichi, this guy has every plan. He's always a step ahead of people. Now, I know in the tournament, and I can say this, I'm gonna say this again. I know I compare him to the Light Yagami of the games, but like when there's a Light Yagami, there's an L. And I'm one of the group is an L. And I'm telling you right now, just by looking at them, that captain, the head captain, he ain't the L of the group. He ain't the L. Because I looked at this guy and I'm like, there's no way he is. I don't even see it like that. Now, if you ask me, who's the L of the group? It's that bob cut genius looking ass with the pink reddish hair. It's him. He looks shady to me. He looks shady. That's why I call him. He's the captain. He's the leader. There's no question about it. He's the leader. I'm not even gonna hesitate. This guy's a fucking leader. Okay. Now, using Maria. Yo, I don't even know where to begin with Yuichi at this moment. The way he played her was so fucking legit. I mean, trying to break the team up was flawless. And trying to force someone to switch groups was also flawless. So let's get down to this. So he pretends to like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab some food and I'm gonna run. Maria, you run too. So he had two other people chasing Maria and Yuichi at the same time. And just when they were running, the admins. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Actually, before I even get to that, let me go before that time. Let me go a little before. So we had a little fan service going on. Yuichi and he woke up and then checked on Maria. And then they saw a little fence, and then there's one player just saw Maria like bra and panties on, like fan service light. So not really, I'm not saying not fully naked, but show all of that skin. And he started freaking out. And that's causing them to chase and then after that it caused to chase Yuichi and Maria. And just when they were running, Savage, that wicked smile, that evil smile that Yuichi has, pushed Maria off the cliff. He don't give a fuck about who you are. Don't give a fuck about if you're a boy or girl. I don't give a fuck. I'm pushing you off the cliff. That is Savage at his finest hour. Even the two admins were so like, they were surprised. Yuichi pushing a girl off the cliff. And I'm not clapping that. I'm not clapping like, oh, that was like wrong. I'm clapping because this guy is a fucking savage. Like, don't trust Yuichi. And just like that, he pushed him off the cliff. But that allowed two other friends to help Maria get up. But the thing about that scene where he pushed Maria off the cliff and forced her to pick her up and grab her, it's sort of a chain reaction. It started a chain. That was the whole plan. To have Maria force her into liking one of them to break the mold. That is those two. When she's like, oh, thank you for saving my life. I owe you that, And she using her charm on one of the guys to have him have one of the players switch. Like, let me join teams and we swap teams. That was the plan. So when he saved Tenji, finally, giving him water and food, he finally got it. And he told Tenji the plan. He told Tenji the plan is in motion. He already got it set. He already has it in motion. He knows what he's going to do. So he told Tenji about, okay, she's going to be the trigger effect. She's going to be like that one that's just like, that one little dynamite. It's going to force this team to argue and argue and argue. And just like this, he's using Maria to have her thank one of them to break the friendship chain that these five have. That's what I'm saying. And Maria, she knows. She knows, like, this is why she's in this game. She's in this game not for the fun, but to know more about Yuichi herself. And understanding how, like, oh, I'm being used and all that stuff. It's like, she knows that she's being used. She knows that this whole thing, but looking at Yuichi is like, now I know why he's fan favorite. Now I know why he's picked to be the best player in this Tomodachi game. So we all see where this is going. That's why he's playing. That's why she's in this game, to get close to Yuichi and see where this dramatic inclusion could concur in this one. But that's the plan. It's like every when a girl falls in love with a guy, the guy gets jealous. The other guy gets jealous for doing something. It's like that. So that's what he's using Maria for, as a little like, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Okay, or it started a love triangle. Break that thing. Break the. You see what I'm trying to say? But that's what Yuichi's doing. Again. I can't argue with this episode. I really can. I mean, you talk about a good episode. This was a good episode. The way how Yuichi plays Maria and that wicked smile, the way how he breaks the team up, just allowing the other team, the swap teams, just to protect Maria. Yo, he got it in motion. And I'm telling you right now, again, they're gonna win this game. They're gonna win this game. That's why from the beginning when they did the hide and seek, I wasn't surprised. I'm not even like surprised that they're gonna win, because again, they were a 5-2. But again, this is Yuichi talking about. This is the master of games, the master of manipulating games. And just like in every Tomodachi game, Yuichi always have a sick freaking plan. And what we do, what we're seeing, he got it. He's gonna do it. But like I said before, there's gonna be an L. You got a Light Yagami and then you got an L. Yuichi is the Light Yagami. The L is that, again, it's not, to me, ain't the tall guy. It's the freaking, it's that bob cut guy with the, yeah, him. That's how I see you. So, again, this was a good episode. I love, again, I love the MC being a savage this episode. Once again, pushing Murray off the cliff was so freaking good. But it is what it is. I loved it. So I look forward for next week's episode of Tomodachi Game. And I think just by looking at this, we're probably going to have a conclusion or like a 2-part episode, more of this Tomodachi Game. You know, let's see where that goes. So I look forward for next week's episode of the Tomodachi Game, and I'm sure you will.